What's going on, guys? So welcome back to It Doesn't Have to Make Sense. I need to hit this button. Therefore, now I am Shoki. There we go. And as you can see, I'm wearing my black shirt, which means it's ATLUS time. He just put out a brand new song, I believe, either last night or this morning. I'm dumb. I can't tell. It's called Did Me Wrong. Now, he made a post about this the other day, talking about if you ever had a friend who you tried to help keep on the path but then lost them and they just sort of lost their way and you lost things like that. So this should be a fairly deep song. Also, I'm recording with a new microphone on the camera because my old one is dying for whatever reason. I think it broke something. So hopefully the audio will come across pretty good if I'm on it and maybe eliminate some of the other background noises. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Also, I forgot to mention, this is with Gone. So if you watch the Rise video, this is that same person. Also, Gone put out a new one called Miami. I'll probably react to that one. I've got some home free stuff I want to do. And a couple other things. A band I have not looked at in a very long time called We the Kings. If you're aware of We the Kings, yay. Shout out to Charles and company. So let's go ahead and do this. By the way, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe-ish button. Yes, I call it a subscribe-ish button because I screwed up one time and therefore stuck with that word forever. And like every time I do a home free song, you guys are on top of it. But I need my home fries to go watch some of the other stuff that I got available. It's not just home free music. Also, you guys really seem to like the Haley reaction, so I'll probably do more. But once again, I put the warning out there that there are certain songs of hers that my clothes just disappear. So we'll just be careful from here on out. I might have to pause the video every now and then and disappear. Either way, so we're here about ATLUS today. And yeah, we'll do the things. Also, I'm going to set up a Patreon thing if you guys do want to help support my channel, because this channel is not monetized. It's still a long way from there. So I will set it up to where you guys can either, give me some suggestions and you'll see the reactions first, or we'll do stuff specifically for the patrons and probably actually sit down and do some discussions and things like that with you guys. Maybe even some personal live streams just straight up through the Patreon. We'll see what happens. But I will let you guys know when that happens. Alright? So, ATLUS Did Me Wrong. And I've only heard like the tiniest snippet of the music. So we shall see. Make sure everybody's good over here. Gonna hit the button. Alright. Gone! There's my boys. Always with the black shirt.
You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, oh fuck you. You did me wrong. What can I say? You want back in? Oh no way. You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, oh fuck you. You did me wrong. Yeah. You did me wrong. Now we.
Okay, so right off the bat, that was actually very much a. That was very much the point right off the bat. Also, it helps if I crank up the quality, make it look a little bit better. Oops. But you did me wrong. Fuck you. Basically, this is a friendship that has gone south for whatever reason. Obviously, you saw them playing games and stuff like that. I mean, he already gave away that theme. And these guys have really gotten to know each other actually in real life. This isn't directly between them, obviously. So we'll see what happens. Dude, this shot of them walking in the rainy area. Ooh, you can see the homeless camps in the background there. Wow. But I gotta wonder if this is gonna be like a deal where the one friend finds something, whether that's fame or whatever, and moves on without the other. Which is something I personally dealt with and lost friends because basically became the left behind instead of the brought along. I'm not salty.
We were friends and now you're switching up. I said it's me or the latter. You went and chose the drugs. Your mom's abusive, your father's an addict. We swore that we would never fall into these habits. You found some new friends, they dragging you down. Try to pull me in, I can't go that route. It's someone that we'll miss. I noticed that you're sinking, I can't go down with the ship. And I did what I had to separate myself from all the trash around you. Yeah.
Wow.
Remember cutting those ties. I was driving home, bumping the ill my fire. You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. What can I say? You want back in? Oh no way. You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. Yeah. You did me wrong.
Oh, that's snow. That's not. Okay, so that was all about drugs. Like, got into drugs, got into doing other things, and those people became more important than me. That makes more sense. Okay. And every time when Atlas does one of these emotional songs, I gotta wonder, it's like, dude, what have you been through? Like, I really do want to sit down and talk with him. I know he's still working on stuff, but I do want to sit down and talk with Atlas on a Nerdcast, just to, get to know him a little bit better. You know, we message back and forth every now and then. And I just want to talk to him. I want to know how much reality is behind the themes of all these songs. There's a lot of depressing topics. I'm gonna do a full go through on this, and then I'll probably go back and listen to other stuff. But I think Gon's about to start spitting here.
I got demons inside my heart, and they're stuck to me like scars.
I love the beat, by the way.
So even if it seems like I want to escape, I'm not that strong. Yeah, now I'm thinking about all the times and how you did me wrong. Yeah, cause I know that I'll be better without you when all the drugs are gone. But I can't seem to quit on pill bottles and prescriptions. I done battle my addiction every day. Lord forgive me for I think I'm about to cave. Lot of shit I had to say till no one listened to my pain. They walked away. Got no family, friends, and people to explain to. It's painful. I try to act okay, but no, I ain't cool. Been praying to God, someone save me from this place. Cause I fear if I OD again, I'll end up in the grave.
You did me wrong.
Hey.
What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. Can I say you want back in? Oh no way. You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around.
I was gonna say that's him. What?
You did me wrong. Yeah. You did me wrong.
Yeah. Finds him in the basement. Probably dead. This is another one of the songs I wish was longer. Like, I wish there could have been more to this, but means I have to go back over it again. Directed, shot, and edited by Tommy Jackson. Good job, Tommy Jackson. It was nice. Very nice dolly work and panning shots. Nothing was ever really still. I really like that. Like, no super still shots. Always with the movement, either by handycam or you're dollying anything around. Or drone footage. Drones have seemed to, like, eliminate some dolly work. Drones with a good gimbal or stabilizer have really kind of killed dolly work for the everyday producers, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me go back. I want to see. You know, let's just start her all over again, shall we?
You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. What can I say? You want back in? Oh no way. You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. Yeah. You did me wrong.
So here's one thing. So we know that now we watched through it. Gon's character ODs, more than likely, probably dies. We don't know. We don't get to see the wrap up. Presumably dies at the end there. So when he's saying you did me wrong, fuck you, walking along like that, part of me interprets that as that's after the fact. Like that's why he's not really reacting to anything Atlas is saying. It's like, fuck you, you did me wrong, man. Or maybe it's just his inner demon that he's talking with. Like, look, you were my friend. You fucked me over. You gave me up before the drugs. You know, he's not really there, in my opinion.
That Thought we were friends and now you're switching up.
That's why he doesn't
Said
react.
it's me or the ladder, you went and chose the drugs.
Could also be interpreted as that's gone walking along thinking about Atlas in the back of his head. Could go both ways.
Your mom's abusive, your father's an addict. We swore that we would never fall into these habits. You found some new friends, they dragging you down. Try to pull me in, I can't go that route.
So he said, look, your family sucks, abusive family, they do drugs, they drink, they do all the other things. You fell into that, but I don't want to go into that. You tried to drag me in, but no.
It's someone that we'll miss, I know.
Oh, and then he hit with a new crowd that does the same thing. They probably tried to avoid it as best as they could and then fell into it.
That you're sinking, I can't go down with the ship. And I did what I had to separate myself from all the trash around you. Yeah. Okay. Remember cutting those ties, I was driving home, bumping the M5. You did me wrong.
Bumping the M5. Okay, so I want to talk about something here. So I've brought it up before, and I have mentioned this on another video. So years ago, me and my best friend had to part ways in a very similar manner. His wasn't drugs, it was drinking. So I had a girlfriend, I was working on having a family, and our friend group, including my best friend and several people I'd known for a very long time, basically they started down this path, and most of which could moderate themselves, have a good time, but unfortunately my friend let his drinking get really out of hand. He let his depression get really out of hand. I mean, he lost his parents over the course of about 10 years. He lost his first marriage in that gap. And then lots of other issues, lost his job. There's a lot of good reason to be depressed. Unfortunately, he sought alcohol as his way of dealing with it, even though, you know, the rest of us kind of just didn't do that. And he let his mouth run. He started treating me and my girlfriend with way less respect. Didn't respect boundaries, didn't respect our relationship, didn't respect our feelings on certain things. And the friend group actually kind of started to share very similar mindset. So in a very similar way to what this song did, we had to cut ties. Eventually I lost that relationship as well. And then I had made a failed attempt, a failed attempt, there's the word I wanted, to try to reestablish something with those friends, and it was just too much bad blood had gone by after the bridge was burned, and then it just kind of went away. And while we were cool enough that we could be in the same place, it was always awkward. Not really any real words exchanged, just pleasantries, basically no real conversation about things. And to the point where just like, if I know they're going to be at the same place that I'm going to be at, you know, I'll maybe even not bother. So I've had to deal with the fact that I lost an entire friend group, the family association that I had within that group, and my best friend in a very short amount of time, and then my relationship as well. So that threw me into a big, deep depression. And then basically, like, even to this day, you know, it is like a big fuck you to him, because it was his action that drove us away from those friends. And then he was so out of it, he never knew that he had done that. And then it wasn't until years later that I finally had a discussion with people who had no clue why we suddenly left the friend group, why we suddenly disappeared, because they had no idea what had happened. And he was too drunk to tell them. So by the time I actually got to let people know what had happened, we didn't just disappear because we were being dicks. It was just that, you know, it's like, look, this is what happened. And because he is the center of your group, there's no room for us to be there. And so it sucks, especially when it's something like that. You know, He's like, while I'm sure we probably still, even now, many years later, share a lot of the same interest, a lot of the same other stuff, our lives have gone so far in different directions that I don't even know if we could meet back up to try to do anything, let alone try to talk it through. And I'm sure if Atlas has gone through this with a friend of his, he knows what that's like. Maybe he'd manage to reconcile if the guy didn't, or person didn't actually pass away from the drug use. But to me, in some ways, even though he's still alive, the friend I had, the relationship we had, did die with his abuse of alcohol and his abuse of our friendship. So
What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong.
and I like the idea that he's still keeping track.
You want back here? Oh no way. You
Still
did
keeping
me
track,
wrong.
still trying,
What can I do?
even though it's not working.
Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. Yeah. You did me wrong.
I got demons inside my heart,
Yep.
and they're stuck to me like scars.
Yep.
So even if it seems like I want to escape, I'm not that strong. Yeah, now I'm thinking about all the times and how you did me wrong. Yeah, cause I know that I'll be better without you when all the drugs are gone.
See, here's the thing. Gone is still, to me, Gone is still singing what Alice is singing about. He's not flipping it. Because he even says, it's like, I'll be better without you even when the drugs are gone. It's like, I've got scars, I've got demons, but I'll be better off even without you, even when the drugs are gone from your life. Which, you know, it's usually how it works.
But I can't seem to quit on pill bottles and prescriptions. I done battle my addiction every day. Lord, for
But then he says, I bet on my addiction. So that's where I sort of get flipped. But I guess at some point he gets angry back, which I guess somehow that worked too. I mean, yeah. He's like, I'll be better off without you even if I don't have the drugs. But I can't give up the drugs because it's an addiction. And I bet on it.
every day, Lord forgive me for I think I'm about to cave. Lot of shit I had to say till no one listened to my pain. They walked away. Got no family, friends, and people to explain to. It's painful. I try to act okay, but no, I ain't cool. Been praying to God, someone save me from this place. Cause I fear if I OD again, I'll end up in the grave.
You did me wrong.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, so that was from the point of view of the drug addict. So it's like, fuck you left me. It's like, I'm better off without you anyways, because I don't need anybody. I've locked all these people. They don't matter. Okay.
What can I do?
So it's good to actually
Come
from the
around,
other
don't fuck
side. Then he's stuck
you.
as a
Did me
junk
wrong.
trying to sling whatever on
Can I
the side.
say-
Clout chaser.
You want
Nice.
back here? Oh no way. You did me wrong. What can I do? Don't come around, don't fuck you. You did me wrong. Yeah. You did me wrong.
Now what I'm trying to figure out there, obviously Atlas can see who Gone is when he's trying to send the drugs, but what I can't figure out is if he's just buying it to confront him or if he's buying it for real and then goes, oh shit, it's you. I assume that he's still staying clean, though in the previous shot where he had something over, obviously that was Atlas's hand in that shot. Probably trying to make that it was somebody else, but maybe he did get him addicted too. Because sometimes you'll fall into their trap just to be with them because it is your friend. And then he ODs again. Either way, it's a good song, bud. Gone, good job. Atlas, good job. Everybody involved, good job. I dig it. I really like the music too. Indie black magic, lights, camera magic. Dun, dun, dun. I don't. Why did I add that? Either way. So guys, let me know down below if you have enough room to type. Have you been through situations like this? Was it a friend? Was it a family member? Things like that. You don't have to get too personal, but if you understand the feelings of this, you know, what is it that came between you? Was it a person? Was it the drugs? Was it something like that? Because, you know, obviously it was alcohol in my case. And I've lost friends for other reasons, but not like this. Like I was saying before, I was thinking, I was like, maybe it was fame. This could, in a way, like, there could be a whole fame version of this song. Like, you know, we were working together to start this, and then you tripped, and then you took off. You know, there's been movies and TV shows about such things. But let me know what you think down below, guys. And of course, leave a big old thumbs up on this, both for Black Shirt Country, you know, Black Shirt Nation. Either way, go show love to Gone and Atlas. And of course, hit that subscribe-ish button if you want to down below. If you're down for the Patreon thingy, let me know in the comments. Because I really do think that'd be a good way to try to focus and communicate with you guys. And that way the ones of you who really, really want to help out and stuff like that will feel some appreciation. I am taking some suggestions from you guys just for other things. I'm kind of circling around like the same 5 things. Although... Okay, that's gone. Scars. That's a new one there. So, but I'm going to listen to some other stuff. I've got a couple other videos I want to knock out today. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. Just have to be loud. I've got a Band-Aid.